Whether Mulholland Drive is a public road or the largest amateur race course in the world can be answered any night of the week. Anytime after dark, the racers and their fans own Mulholland Drive.
The cars normally start one in front of the other and leave at the same time, and they don't try to pass during the race, primarily because passing makes something that's already dangerous just absolutely terribly dangerous.
Gary Deadman's going for the pass.
Mulholland racing is unique. Generally, the cars race in twos. The first car leads, while the second one tries to stay as close as possible. The leader tries to create space between his car and the one following him. If he does, he's won the race.
Got a pass going on the inside.
The racing continues, rain or shine, dusk to dawn, every night of the week. Since this is no ordinary track, a race can happen at any moment. When you lose control at such a high speed, the only way out is down. The next day, the evidence of racing is obvious. You're looking at 18 cars that never finished the race. Like any other race course, Mulholland has its legends. This $50,000 custom-built Porsche was handmade by Chris Bannon. It is, without a doubt, the fastest car on the track.
I've raced Mulholland mostly just for the thrill, because there's nothing like traveling at a high rate of speed and having control of your automobile and actually doing something anyone else can do, which is traveling at a speed which, you know, over 100 miles an hour on a street like this is quite fast. Well, sooner or later, if you race Mulholland, you're gonna sooner or later have an accident. You're gonna go off the hill. Hopefully, it won't be too bad of an accident. Most of the crashes that I know of or that my friends have experienced haven't been that bad. Their cars have been screwed up, but they've come out okay.
For years, residents along Mulholland Drive have complained about the racing and the accidents. Los Angeles Police Department has been unable to do anything more than hand out tickets. As soon as they are gone, the racing continues. You see, the name of the game along Mulholland Drive is skill. When the LAPD is chasing you, you simply outrun them.
At least we have the advantage of numbers. Cops come up, we have them outnumbered by so much. Sure, they might bust one person, but they're going to chase us all out. An hour later, they're gone, we're back. We can party again. We have the freedom. Down there, they've got us outnumbered. Here we can congregate. We have the numbers. We have the power to party and be free.
The rookies who come up here, the guys who up here for the first night, they come up here, a cop comes after them, they try to take off, they crash their car, cop catches them, and the regulars who've been up here all the time, they just turn around and we start laughing at them.
Last Friday we came up here from Coldwater going eastbound, and they had the whole Mulholland Highway, they had it blocked off with flares, and they had walkie-talkies. You know, they were telling the people when the cops are coming, and so, you know, we got a hard time catching them, but we do get them every once in a while. No racing tonight. You're going to kill yourself if you do.
Drive safe.
I likened it to playing guns with real ammunition, because there are no guardrails on a lot of the turns, and there's nothing to stop you from going down 300 or 400 feet and the car turning into a metal waffle at the bottom of the hill. Whenever people are driving up here fast, it's unsafe for anybody else to come through. And whether a person gets hurt or run off the road, which does happen, they have a right to be able to drive up here without getting scared. And they're very likely to be terrified to see somebody coming by twice as fast as a normal driver does.
Cars will be passing each other at the same time other races are coming up. Occasionally you get into side swipes, minor little things like that. We haven't had a head-on between the main racers in a long time. Haven't had any of the really good racers die up here. Had some minor accidents with them and things like that. People wind up in the hospital all the time, but that's racing.
There have been fatalities due to racing along Mulholland Drive. Head-on collisions and other serious accidents happen all the time. There just seems to be nothing the police can do about it. Recently, the police patrols on Mulholland have been beefed up, especially on weekends. Some racers now race only on weekdays. For the record, for your personal safety, remember this. The racing happens on a 1.5 mile stretch of Mulholland between Coldwater and Laurel Canyons. Although most of the racing happens at night, there is some high-speed driving during the day. As long as the racing continues, this is the most dangerous stretch of roadway in Los Angeles. The debate over whether this is a racetrack or a city street continues between the racers and the police. And until this whole thing is settled, here's a word of advice. Stay off this stretch of Mulholland at night. It's dangerous out here, folks.